skip ahead to the 1 minute mark for today's message. Let's get started. All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today is a really powerful, power-packed podcast that you can tune into, and we are already at the start of it. So I want to quickly walk you through what to expect and keep your minds open, keep your hearts open, because this is really the whole point of this podcast. Not just this podcast for today, but every single episode. We've gone now closer to 700 episodes, and every single time, this is the one driving message that keeps coming to me and through me to you. The whole point of this podcast is to be able to connect with you, to be able to connect to you, and to remind you that one, you already are magical. You already are transformation. Now, the difference is that maybe because of what's happening in your life right now, it's very easy to forget that. It's very easy to doubt that. And if you've been looking for the antidote, you're like, okay, how do I make sure that I am reminded or that I remember that I am magical, that I am transformation? One of the things that I can tell you, because I can only talk about my own experiences, and not only as a healer, not only as a coach, but as someone who gets to mentor healers and coaches every single day, I'll tell you the one big difference is having a community, being part of a community that sees you, being part of a community that recognizes you, being part of a community that holds the space for you. So if you have been feeling lost, if you've been feeling stuck, this is your opportunity to turn things around. You may already know of a community, or this is your invitation. This is your opportunity to change that. And it's very simple. We make it a point in our community to keep at least 95 to 99% of what we do experiential, which means rather than just kind of talking at you, everything has and is to do with, the practical application of what you're learning. So one of the things that we do, of course, is every Monday and Friday, we meet between 6 and 7 p.m. And this is called the eye hypnosis life experiences. Reason being that, it's one thing to want to be able to be in sync with your, your inner calling. It's one thing for you to want to be in alignment, but how do you do that, especially when you're feeling off balance? And that's the reason why this program exists. That's the reason why these sessions happen every single week on Mondays between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. And when you do the math, it's literally twice a week into 50 plus weeks, right? So that's more than 100 sessions in the community that are available to you. And here's the beautiful part, right? You don't have to pay. It's just about you showing up, just about you receiving what is being given to you. Of course, it's also an opportunity for you to come and meet me live. And one part is where I talk to you, one part is where I get to hear your story. And of course, we also have breakthrough rooms where you get to meet other members of our community, people who are coaches and healers. And of course, we also have people who are seekers, which means maybe you are an employee at this point, but you're really drawn to personal healing. You're drawn to wanting to be able to change the course of your life, your destiny, so to speak. And this is your opportunity to be able to make these connections with people who are just like you. And in addition to this, of course, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time, we have the opportunity to connect, to get to know each other better. And this is something that happens in what we call the eye hypnosis life communion. As the name suggests, this is your opportunity to connect and to really be able to, and of course, I do processes in this, which means you get an opportunity to get to know each other a lot more in the shortest amount of time. Lastly, to make sure that, it's not just a social club, so to speak, but that we're actually doing the inner work on the weekend, which is Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. In the evening, we meet for 2 hours. We meet at 7 p.m. And over the course of these 2 hours, there's a lot of deep diving that we do. And the focus, of course, is on the things that matter most to you. Who you are as a person, which means your identity. And of course, the habits that are either helping you move forward, or more importantly, the habits that are holding you back. This is what we focus on. And you're able to let go of this in the most sublime and the most effortless way. And again, don't take my word for it. Come and experience it for yourself. and see how this shifts. And lastly, of course, all of this links back into the most important thing, especially when we're on that early phase of our life, which is in the context of being healers and coaches, which is everything to do with money. So these are the things that we look at over the course of each day. And these sessions have been designed as a standalone process. But obviously, when you want to learn something, you immerse yourself, that's really when true transformation happens. So once you've attended the first session, then of course you can continue on. And there's an entire path and a roadmap that has been laid out for you. When you come in and join us in the community, you'll get to know more about it and definitely ask your questions. And you get to meet other members and hear their journeys of transformation. Lastly, of course, if you're someone that is looking to take these skills, it's almost like saying you're looking for a certification. This is your opportunity to be able to learn, to be able to take these skills in a practical way and apply it not only in your own coaching business, your own healing business, but also in relationships that matter the most to you. Whether it is, with your spouse, whether it is with your children, whether it is with your loved ones. And ultimately, when you take all of this and you make it available to more and more people, that is really when we are creating, and more importantly, we are living our purpose. And of course, there are some of you that are looking to work with me directly. If that's something that you feel called to, then there are slots that open up from time to time. And personal coaching is something that I do, but again, seats are limited. So please do reach out, and please also do look out for when announcements are made when you're in the community. So having said all of that, as always, as I said, these pods are made for you. These pods are just another way to remind you that not only are you magic, but that when you're with a community, you get to feel that magic, and you're reminded every single day that you truly matter and that you are meant to be on this planet, in this world, to make a difference. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. Of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.